Hi, this is a recommendation report comparing two notebooks, MacBook Pro Touch ID and HP Pavilion 15t Touch, submitted to Professor Wesley Conway to Central Wyoming College. For a student, it is very important to have access to a laptop or a notebook. This device can ease the task required in studying and doing homework. Um, this device must be reliable, must have a reasonable price, and come in different sizes and weight, must have a long-lasting battery system, and must have an extended accessibility to functions. MacBook Pro, Touch ID, and HP Pavilion 15t Touch are two great options produced by two different companies well known in the technology market for the valuable products they make. This report contains product specifications gathered from Apple's and HP's websites and customer reviews from different sellers and purchasing stores. It develops all the specification of each notebook in detail in order to make the best purchasing choice for a student. This report starts with the notebook MacBook Pro Touch ID. This picture represents a MacBook Pro Touch ID in the color of silver with a display of 13.3 inches, and it's sourced from apple.com. Apple has a long history of creating capable and reliable devices such as laptops and notebooks, and their latest MacBook Pro lineup was released in 2017 and contains three notebooks with three distinguished specifications. The first one, MacBook Pro, is just a base product. The second one, MacBook Pro, also called, is the same as the base product but has a larger storage capability. And the third one, MacBook Pro Touch ID, contains a better processor and a Touch ID function. This report contains specifications about the build of MacBook Pro Touch ID. And this notebook is made out of a recycled aluminum, carved out using a similar process it's used in the aerospace industry, computer numeric control, or short CNC, which makes them the greenest notebooks out there, the most friendly environmental devices. This notebook also has a touch bar and a touch ID, and it comes in two different display sizes, 13.3 inch and 15 inch, and also it comes in two colors, space gray and silver. For a MacBook Pro Touch ID 13.3-inch display, the dimensions are 8.4 by 12 by 0.6 inches and weighs 3.02 pounds. And for a 15-inch display, the dimensions are 14.7 by 2.2 by 10.5 inches and weighs 6.4 pounds. Also comes with one lithium polymer battery, which can last up to 10 hours of wireless web surfing. It has four Thunderbolt 3 ports, but no micro SD slot. And it also works on 100 volts up to 240 volts and on a frequency of 50 Hz up to 60 Hz. The technology for a MacBook Pro Touch ID are the following. The resolution for a 13.3-inch display is 2560 by 1600 pixels, and for a 15-inch display is 2880 by 1800 pixels. Both display sizes have a 3.1 GHz dual-core 7th generation Intel Core i5 processor with a turbo boost up to 3.5 GHz, The memory is 8 gigabytes, 2133 megahertz LPDDR3. The storage space is 256 gigabytes, and the graphics are Intel Iris Plus 650. MacBook Pro Touch ID has a 720p FaceTime HD camera with a Retina display. It also has a 4.2 Bluetooth and 102.11 AC Wi-Fi. The keyboard can be either a 64 US or a 65 ISO with a touch bar and a touch ID sensor. And it also has a touch bar audio system with a stereo speaker and high dynamic range, 3 microphones, and a 3.5 headphone jacks. The operating system on a MacBook Pro Touch ID is Mac OS High Sierra. The accessibility on this notebook includes the features like voiceover, zoom, increased contrast, reduced motion, Siri, and dictation, switch control, closed caption, text-to-speech. It also comes with pre-installed applications such as Photos, iMovie, GarageBand, Pages, Numbers, Keynote, of course Siri, Safari, Mail, FaceTime, Messages, Maps, Notes, Calendar, Contacts, Reminders, Photo Booth, Preview, iTunes, iBooks, App Store, and the Time Machine. The price for a MacBook Pro Touch ID starts from $1,799, and it can go up as much as you can add to this notebook. MacBook Pro Touch ID also comes from the factory with a base warranty of 1 year and 90 days of technical support with the possibility of extending it. The next product comparing this report is HP Pavilion 15t Touch. The image represents an HP Pavilion 15 Touch shown in mineral silver color with a display of 15.6-inch, and the source is store.hp.com. HP Pavilion 15T Touch was released in 2015 and belongs to a long series of Pavilion 15. The quad-core CPU and a dedicated GPU makes this notebook extraordinary for installing and using a multitude of software without much lagging. The build of HP Pavilion 15T Touch is plastic, making it not environmentally friendly. The display comes with touchscreen functions. Also, this notebook is offered in mineral silver color and cell gold, and the display is 15.6 inches. Its dimensions are 14.88 by 9.93 by 0.89 inches and weighs 4.21 pounds. The battery of this device is a 3-cell 41 lithium-ion prismatic, giving it up to 9 hours with HD panel and up to 7 hours and 15 minutes with full HD panel. HP Pavilion 15T Touch has 3 USBs 3.1, 1 HDMI, 1 micro macro SD slot, 1 RJ45 and 1 headphone microphone combo. Also, the power supply works on 45 watts. The technology specs are: resolution on an HP Pavilion 15T Touch is 1920 by 1080 pixels. The processor is 2.7 GHz, 7th generation Intel Core i5. The memory, RAM, supports 8 GB with 1 TB of HDD storage. The graphics are supported by an NVIDIA GeForce 940 MX with 4 GB DDR3 dedicated. The camera is based on HD wide vision with dual array, digital microphone, and an HP image pad with multi-touch gesture support. It also supports a Bluetooth 4.2 combo, LAN, and Wi-Fi. The keyboard is a full-size backlit Iceland style with integrated numeric keypad. The audio system has dual speakers with audio boost and B&O play. The operating system for an HP Pavilion 15t Touch is Windows 10 Pro 64. It also comes with a variety of functions, applications, and widgets such as Microsoft Store, Microsoft Edge, Calendar, Photos, Mail, News, Weather, Paint 3D, Groove Music, Movies and TV, Cortana, Dropbox, Microsoft Office 365, Messaging, HP Audio and Switch, and ePrint, Sticky Notes, Xbox, Voice Recorder, and OneNote. The starting price for an HP Pavilion 15T Touch is $479.99 and can go up as you update the hardware and functions. It also comes with 1 year base warranty for the hardware and 90 days for technical support with the possibility of extension. McAfee LifeSafe, it is offered for 30 days free trial. Because one of the best methods of deciding when purchasing a device is customer review, below is a personal poll performed through the social website Facebook. When asked which product would they purchase, considering the build, functions, technical specs, and price, 9 people answered the follow. 67% prefer MacBook Pro Touch ID, and 33% prefer HP Pavilion Touch. As a note, 7 voters are full-time employees and 2 are full-time students. This is a recap of previous slides. MacBook Pro Touch ID is an environmental friendly notebook. It comes in 2 sizes, 13.3 and 15 inches touch display with a maximum of 2560 by 1600 pixels and weighs a maximum of 6.4 pounds. It has a 3.1 GHz dual-core 7th generation Intel Core i5 processor. It has 8 GB RAM, 256 GB storage space. Also has 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports but no micro SD slot. Supports Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It has a 720 pixels FaceTime HD camera and can last up to 10 hours of wireless web. It runs on Mac OS High Sierra operating system and comes with various pre-installed applications, and the price starts from $1,799. On the other hand, HP Pavilion 15T Touch is made out of non-recyclable plastic build. It comes in a 15.6 inches touch display with 1920 by 1080 pixels and weighs 4.21 pounds. It has a 2.7 gigahertz 7th generation Intel Core i5 processor, so a little bit less powerful than the MacBook Pro Touch ID. It has a bigger storage space of 1 terabyte, supports 4 ports, and one is a micro SD slot. Also supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and LAN. It has a HD wide vision camera. It can last up to 9 hours of HD web, and it runs on Windows 10 64-bit operating system. It comes also with various pre-installed applications, and the price starts from much less, $479. As a conclusion, MacBook Pro Touch ID and HP Pavilion 15T Touch are two advanced notebooks with amazing capabilities. Both have strong processors and memory, making them great for web surfing and creating documents, especially for a student. For a clean environment believer and not on a budget student, MacBook Pro Touch ID is a great choice, giving one great interface and endless applications on the Mac platform. For a future student on a budget, HP Pavilion 15T Touch fits the wallet and performs all the basic requirements for studying, web surfing, and even social networking, with the advantage of the possibility of using a micro SD card and LAN network.